Boom, boom, boom. Welcome everybody coming on to Facebook Live Sunday morning. A little flavor for you. This is my all-time example when I'm talking about the dangers of male sexuality. He was a senator from North Carolina, and his name was John Edwards. Again, this is all written out, and it's all over the news. Nothing I'm telling you is anything new, but you may not have heard it from this perspective. So John Edwards was married to a great woman, and they had a great family. They had two wonderful kids, and he had a previous daughter. No, I think they were all from the same woman. And they were supposedly happy, and he was running for president. She had been a cancer victim. She had gotten breast cancer before he ran for president, but it was in remission. So he thought, okay, I think everything's going to be fine here. So he was up in New York, and I don't know the intimate details about his sex life, but you figure, if you got cancer, if your wife's got cancer, you're probably not having a lot of sex while she's in recovery, just common sense. So he's up in New York and he's still running for president. And a woman comes up to him and says, and this guy's a handsome guy, and she says, wow, you're hot. You're hot. I'd like to spend some time with you. Right? And he thinks to himself, well, my wife's back home, and what could it hurt? Nobody will find out. Come on. So he has her come up to the room. They do their thing. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. And this is the thing with desire. You have to be careful about it, because if it feels good, whether it's high vibration or low vibration, you want to do it again. So he says, well, why don't you come up the next night? So they had a whole thing going while he was in New York. Okay, he goes back to his wife, back to his campaign, and he sure is enjoying that. He's going, wow, man, that's exactly what I need. That hot sex is exactly what I need. So I want to keep that going. I don't want my wife to find out about it, and I don't want the public to find out about it, or else I'll be crucified for it. So he decides to hire her as a videographer for his campaign and keep her around on the campaign bus right in front of his wife. So he's got his mistress and his wife, in the same proximity, and he gets away with it for a while, month after month after month, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, no problem. Low vibration energy behavior, right? Cheating, adultery, deception. But hey, nobody's found out. It's all going to be good. Well, remember what I'm teaching you this morning. There's always two things happening. There's the situation that you're doing with, and there's the energy direction that it's going into. So the affair kept going. He suspended his campaign and was in the running to be a vice presidential nominee, I think, back then. And what happens is that he gets the woman pregnant. And now she's pregnant. The mistress is pregnant. Meanwhile, he's trying to keep this from the wife and kids and the media. So the mistress has the baby, and he says, well, we'll go out to Beverly Hills, and I'll meet you. I'll fly in there, and we'll have a secret rendezvous where I can see the baby, because he wanted to see his new daughter, right? Okay. So somewhere, somehow, somebody found out about it. Found out that there was a rumor that he had a love child and had a secret mistress. So they dispatched a photographer to the Beverly Hilton Hotel, which is about 10 minutes down the road from here, Beverly Hills. And when Edwards went to go see his mistress and the baby in the hotel room, he left the window open, and there's the National Enquirer taking the pictures, taking those pictures. And when he got ready to leave, and the photographer confronted him in the parking lot, he says, Senator Edwards, do you have any comment on that you have a mistress and a love child? And he was, whoa, how'd they find out? How'd they find out? No, I have no comment. And they go, are you sure? We got pictures. He freaked out. Long-term pain, okay? He got the upfront pleasure. Now here comes the long-term pain. So it broke in the media. Front page news in National Enquirer. Senator Edwards has mistress and love child. So what does the guy do? He's totally not energetically aware because he decides to lie about it. Low vibration energy creates what? More low vibration energy. So he gets on Nightline. He says, well, yeah, I had an affair, but my wife forgave me, and that's not my child. That's my AIDS child. That's right. The guy that works for me, it's his child. Yeah. Spins another lie. It just gets out of control. It's an interesting story how it goes down, but what happened? The bottom line out of this whole fiasco, the world found out about it. His wife found out about it. His children found out about it. Everybody found out about it. Now, think about this, and this is the kicker for today's teaching. Now, today, he says, if only I had known then what I know now, I never would have done it. If only the low vibration energy said, Senator Edwards, before you take this woman back up to your hotel room, just understand that you will be wrecking your reputation, that you will be wrecking your marriage, that you will be wrecking virtually everything that you care about. Your children will look upon you with disrespect, and it's going to blow up in your face. He said, if only someone had told me that, then I wouldn't have done this. And this is the power and the importance of being energetically aware. High vibration energy. Put off temporary gratification for long-term fulfillment. Okay, just make sure I got that right. High vibration energy, long-term fulfillment. Low vibration energy, upfront pleasure, upfront gratification, long-term suffering. So I'm using the examples, Senator Edwards, of what happened to him. Now he's faded off into oblivion. But that's the way these energies work. They don't tell us, hey, I'm trying to destroy you. I'm trying to take you out of high vibration and low vibration energy. So at that crucial point, if Senator Edwards had been energetically aware, he would have got this opportunity presented to him. He could say, an opportunity for upfront immediate gratification. Well, let's examine what the energy is about this. If I partake in this pleasure, I'm going to have to lie. I'm going to have to be deceitful. I'm going to betray my vows. I'm going to have to cover this thing up. Now, is that high vibration or low vibration energy? It's definite low vibration energy. What do we learn today? Low vibration energy attracts more what? Low vibration energy. So at that point, if he was one of my students and learned the teachings of energy awareness training, he would have recognized, that's low vibration energy coming at me to give me a temporary high so it can get me to suffer. No thanks, no thanks, thanks, but not interested. He didn't see that at the time because he wasn't energetically aware. He saw it very clearly at the end. After the whole thing had blown up in his face, he saw really clearly, I made that decision. That decision caused me to get involved in this, and that decision created this suffering and this pain, not only for me, but for my family. If only I had known then what I know now. And that's the power of what we teach in energy awareness training. So at your point of the decision that you have to make, whatever it is, relationships, money, health, buying a car or moving to a new place, whatever it is, remember, all of these things are energy. And as energy, it has a purpose, a power, a direction, a frequency, and it gives you off information. So if he'd been energetically aware, he'd been able to see, okay, you know what? Yeah, this woman's very attractive. Yeah, I'm sure we could have a great time. Yeah, it'd be great. But if I can get involved in that, that's going to be low vibration energy. And that's going to hurt me, and it's going to hurt people I love, and somebody's going to end up suffering. So I'm going to choose the high vibration energy. I'm going to choose high vibration energy. I'm going to push off that instant gratification. I'm going to say no to it. Yeah, there's a part of me that would like to do that, but my higher self, my high vibration energy says no. I'm going to prevent that, so as I can maintain my dignity, my trust, and my loyalty to my wife. Now, no one said it was going to be easy. No one, and it's not. And that's where your training comes in. The ability to be able to read things that look so good, and yet they're traps. I talked about that scene in Munich where the Israelis, the Israelis who were soldiers, they were interacting with the terrorist organization, and the terrorist organization, they're trying to knock each other off. And the terrorist organization didn't come to the Israelis, as guerrillas. It came as a seductress in the bar. It said, "Hey, come on up to my room. Hey, I'm lonely. Come on up." And that's the way they called the honey trap. And they lured some of the soldiers up there, and the bad guys were waiting when he came in, and boom, that's what happened. So these are roadmaps. They're signs to give us an awareness of every day we're participating in energy. Every day we're having an energetic exchange, and it's either high vibration or low vibration energy. Okay, it's one of the two. And if it's high vibration energy, we want more of it. If it's low vibration energy, we don't want to have any part of it. So this is what it means to become energetically aware. I've taken you through a long journey here of how these energies work and why male sexuality, if it's not contained, I don't say repressed, I'm saying contained, can lead to all sorts of issues. And I'm even doing a class here about sex addiction. What happens is that that's pretty much what Harvey was. That's pretty much what anyone who has a need, a compulsive, obsessive need that's dangerous, that's not good for you, but you do it anyway, that's an addiction. And sexual addiction is running rampant in our country. It's at epidemic proportions. You have people addicted to porn. You have people addicted to escorts. You have people addicted to all these dark things to be able to get that fulfillment. Now, I'm not making any judgment. Some would say different strokes for different folks. Sure. All I'm saying is whatever stroke you're into and whatever you're doing, there's a high vibration energy aspect to it and a low vibration energy aspect to it. So when you study energy awareness training and you familiarize, and I make my students memorize all the aspects of high vibration and low vibration, so you can spot it immediately. So you can spot it. You can know what's happening, where it's going, and what's happening. Now you're able to protect yourself. Now, it's so important, you guys. All right, mention one other thing. It's important in your energetic journey not just to know this intellectually. In my training, what I do is I teach you how to clean and clear your energy. First of all, how to be aware of what energies are influencing you. High vibration, low vibration energy. Get educated, get energetically trained. If you have questions, you can Facebook me. You can do a Facebook Messenger about what I do. If this rang your bell, if this is something you go, wow, this is just really something here, then the most powerful and important thing you can do to move your life forward is to study energy awareness training. Either have me coach you, or use the online modules, or get in a group class, or do something so that by this time next year, you've taken an amazing shift and your life has gone to the absolute next level that you wanted to. And when that happens, man, that's the ultimate high vibration energy.